Hi, I'm Alan Jabbour with the American Folklife Center here at the library. Welcome to this concert, a concert of Sacred Harp singing. We're thrilled to have it. It's in conjunction with the exhibit, which I hope you all have seen, or will, if not, will get a chance to go see, upstairs above the Great Hall in the Northwest Curtain, as they call it, an exhibition of the libraries on religion in early America. And when they were completing the exhibition, they asked a group of us in both the Folklife Center and the music division whether we could think of any appropriate concerts that would sort of go along with the theme of religion in early America. I suggested a Sacred Harp sing, though I insisted, now we've got to make this point that it is something that's associated with early America, but it's also alive and well today in the 20th century, and so we don't want to act like it's something that's lost and forgotten. It's a wonderful, exciting musical tradition, as American as they can get, though of course it has European roots that developed in New England and then along the early frontier in the mid-Atlantic and the South. The original Sacred Harp hymnal was published in 1844, and it's still in print. And Hugh McGraw, who organized the group who's come to sing with us today, is with the Sacred Harp Publishing Company, which keeps that hymnal in print. Hugh's from Bremen, Georgia, but the group that he's brought up includes singers from both Georgia and Alabama who are part of the active and ongoing Sacred Harp singing tradition in the Deep South today. Before I bring Hugh up, I just want to acknowledge Kathy Manning, who was our local contact. Where is Kathy? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Who Washington, D.C. has had shape note singing, particularly Sacred Harp singing, going on ever since the 60s, and it's an active tradition. And so when Hugh McGraw and his colleagues come up from Georgia and Alabama, it's a great chance for us to get together some of our long-standing and devoted singers from the Washington area, and that's just what has happened today. I'd also like to acknowledge Amanda Denson and her son who are here, the Denson revision of the Sacred Harp. Denson is one of a number of family names associated with the Sacred Harp publication in its various editions over the years. And also my old friend and colleague Raymond Hamrick, who it's great to see again, who I saw many years ago in Georgia, and perhaps here in Washington as well. But it's good to see you again. He can raise his hand there. I'm not going to do any more introducing. I'm going to leave the introducing to Hugh McGraw, who is here. Hugh, come join us.
I believe they're scattered out enough. We're going to pass out music among you people, and for you to help us sing in a little bit. The lady will come and give you some music. But I'm delighted to be here. I've been to Washington several times before, and I always enjoy coming and singing with the Washington group. You know, it's wonderful to sing from a book that was published in Georgia by B.F. White and E.J. King at a little small rural country town in middle Georgia 155 years ago. Can you imagine? And it's lasted that long. And I don't see no stopping it. It's going to keep on going into the next century. And I'm going to help it get over the next century. But I'm going to invite the ones that have come with me, and we're going to demonstrate a song for you to show you how simple this music is to learn. This music is it's a traditional music. Traditional, I mean we sang the same old way every Sunday and Saturday. We sit in a hollow square. We sit in parts. We do the days singing all just alike every Sunday, and we sing the notes before we sing the words. We don't have to. We know the notes, but it's our tradition. If we didn't do it, I sang with Roy Acup 11 days one time in Canada, and I says, Roy, I'm tired of hearing you sing the Wabash Cannonball. He says, I said, I've heard you sing it 28 times. He said, that's what made me, and I'll have to keep on singing it. So he would yo-yo and fiddle, and he was a wonderful fella. This group that come with me today, come up here. I want to, and then I'd like to introduce this group. They're from Georgia and Alabama. Richard DeLong is on the end, Charlene Wallace, Carolyn Huggeby, Amanda Denson, Buell Cobb, Louis Hughes, and Raymond Hambry. A lot of these fellas and ladies too was on had songs put in the 1991 revision, and we're going to sing some of those here today. But this song that we're going to demonstrate is on page 49 in our book. And if y'all look to page 49, we're going to sing the notes first. I want everybody to sing the tenor. The third staff, we have 4 staffs. The top staff is treble. The next staff is alto. The next staff is tenor or the melody. And the bottom staff is the bass. Everybody sing the tenor. Sing our parts. Everybody sing your parts. Here we go. See how easy that is? I believe y'all can do that. We're going to sing some of the songs in just a second for y'all to help us. Now I'm going to invite the Washington group to come up here, and we're going to start singing. Come on. The first song that we're going to sing is not in your little package here. This very nice lady, Thea Austin, who had been corresponding with me for the last couple of months, said that this was her favorite song, and she made some copies just for us to sing to you. We're going to sing it, then we'll start singing on the package that you got. This is a nice looking group. Give them a hand before we start. The last copy in your handout is what we're going to sing now, the last page, page 46. And may I ask you to hold your applause until we get through singing and give us a good one, yeah? Let us sing. Now remember, the treble is the top staff, the alto is the second from the top, the tenors next are the melody, and then the bass is next. So sing along with us if you will. so glad. Hey, this is singer's music. I've said this before, I really wouldn't walk across the street to listen to it, but I'd walk 200 miles to help sing it. It's singer's music. So if you'll participate with us, you'll get more out of it. Sing the first song in your handout, Liberty. Liberty, 137. I'm having to call two numbers here. Ready? Liberty. Booklet is about the fourth or fifth song from the end. 503, the tune Lloyd. We're fortunate today to have the man here that wrote this tune. It's this young man standing right here. Hold up your hand. He wrote it. So notice as we sing it, 503.
Oh
over one page in your handout to 479, Chester. You know, this Chester has quite a history behind it. William Billings wrote Chester in 1770, just right before or during the Revolutionary War, and I've been told that it almost become our national anthem. It's a whole lot easier to sing than our national anthem, I know that. Chester. Page of your handout, page 29, Fairfield, in 29 in your book. Second song. Turn over one page, 273, Milford. Milford. skip along. Here we go. Here we go. Skip over 2 pages, and we're going to sing page 500. And it goes for 500 and 501. Yeah. Living hope. Ready? Sacred Harp singers are not trained musicians, but they can sing anything that is written in shaped notes. Anything in shaped notes. And I hate to do this today to the group, but I got a new song. It was just written about a year ago, and I got a copy about 6 months ago. It's written by my dear friend William L. Green from Mobile, Alabama. And I want Richard to come and pass this out. You may have to pass it out one to each 2 people. While he is passing them out, there's a little song on the bottom of the page on 501 that we just finished up, O'Leary, written by a good friend of mine, Ted Mercer from Chicago. We'll sing it while he's passing these songs out. If you notice, by each one of the titles of each one of these songs is a letter, like LM, a SM, and a CM. That's the meter of the song. That's so many phrases, syllables to a phrase. Like common meter is 8/6. Short meter is 6/6. Long meter is 8/8. That's what we determine what meter the song is written in. And if we don't know what meter it's in, we put 6, 9, 6, and 4, and things like that. All right, on lyric. We don't sing with musical instruments. We key our own songs. Sometimes we put them in the key of L, sometimes M, or whatever. If the bass can get the lowest tone without grunting, and the treble can get the highest tone without screaming, we don't care what key it's in. And we don't try to put them in the key they're written in, although some of them are pretty close. But we do that because we have experience of where the song or how the range goes. Okay, now we're going to sing this song for this fella. The name of it is Nettie. That was his mother's first name, and we're going to sing it for her. Everybody got copies? Everybody see? No excuse. We're going to sing a few songs now that's not in your handout, so just bear with us and listen. 358. 358. Any of you has any questions that you'd like to ask, we'll take one or two questions. Okay? Give us that hand. When this music first started, it started in the South. Of course, the shape notes come from New England down to the South, and William Walker gave us our first four-note Sacred Harp book in 1835, and then Mr. White, B.F. White, gave us this book in 1844. It spread westwardly and northernly and midwesternly and everywhere. Now it's sung all over the United States, in some foreign countries, and who knows where it'll go from there. But now, if some of you have got some questions you'd like to ask, stand up there, sir, and just ask.
How do you distinguish between two notes, different notes in the scale of the same shape? It looks like F and E, B and B and B and A, and some others like that.
We sang four notes, fa, sol, la, and mi. The scale is made up fa, sol, la again, mi, fa. We got two fas, two sols, and two las. Your keynote is always the first fa, and it moves from A to G to whatever key it's in. And that's, we know, if we sing in fa on number 1, we're going to sing it again on number 4 tone, number 2, and number 5. The Christian harmony could come next, and they had 7 shapes: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And that was very simple, but we kept ours a little complicated. We had to do ours twice. Any other questions? That's very good. When I explain something, I don't expect nobody hardly that asked any question. Okay, we're going to sing 510. This is the song we're fixing to sing now was rewritten by Richard DeLong there on the front row in those light colored pants, and he was on the committee that done the book in 1991. Page 77 on the bottom. Another one written by one of our own, Charlene Wallace, here on the first row, wrote this song and named it after her grandmother. Has anybody in the audience got any selection you'd like for us to sing? Wondrous Love, 159. 159.
Those of you who don't know it, there is a record of Sacred Harp singing that was published by the library in the 40s, and it's now been reprinted on CD. It's available out in the gift shop. For those of you who don't own the Sacred Harp as a hymnal, probably you could find out from Hugh afterwards how to get a hold of it. I notice the people up here have theirs, but not everybody out here has theirs. Thank you once again to Hugh McGraw, to the Sacred Harp singers who came up from Georgia and Alabama, and to the Sacred Harp singers from the Washington area who joined them. I can tell you, being out there, that it was a joyful noise.